Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world away and it's the last video of the week, and I thought we're going to do the next 4 stages of the Hachette Partworks release of Build the Doctor Who Dalek. Exterminate! So we're going to be doing stages 63 to 66, and I haven't bought any of the other parts. What I have bought is the big base because we're going to be working on that today. There is something I just want to address quickly, and that is a lot of people are saying there's a mix-up in the last instructions. Why have I got these here? That's weird. Should these wires go under the bar or over the bar? Well, I don't think it matters at all, as long as you haven't got anything impeding on all of these rollers here. Now, you can have them underneath, I guess, but for ease of access, or if anything goes wrong, I'm keeping mine on top. What I probably will do is eventually I will cable tie these or sheath these so that they're not going to impede any other things. So it's entirely up to you how you have these, to be honest with you. But we are going to be working on this today, and if you remember, I temporarily put this back plate on and the frame, but I believe we are taking that off today to actually put some new parts in there. So let's check that out now. If you do want to get this for yourself, and I will put this down there, I have put a link in the video description. You do have that QR code on the screen. I don't know if this is still available though, so you may have more luck on eBay. But without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, I've zoomed out my cameras a little bit today because we're very big builds we're doing today. And this is the instructions. And as you can see, we are actually going to be putting some lenses by the look of this, and we've got some frames over these parts here. Now, what I've got to do is take the frame off, I'm believing, that I put on there. Do I need to take that off? I don't know. We'll see if we can do it without taking that off, because basically this is going to go in here, and I'm guessing we're screwing them in from the other side, which is what all this is about. So this is how that's looking. Okay. So I have pretty much zoomed out every camera here. It's the only way we're going to be able to do this. I don't think I am going to take this frame off for now, because it's keeping this nice and flat for me, and I have just put this on with masking tape. But let's open stage 63. Let's open stage 63 on this. This is my new workbench. Do you like it? Okay, everything wrapped in paper again, so we haven't got really any waste. But let's have a look at some of this stuff. So this is what the lenses are looking like. Okay, actually takes longer to open the packages up. This is what those surrounds are looking like. Okay, now one of the packs has 2 of these rings in, one has 1. I don't know if there's a difference, but I am keeping them separate because the way these are going to go is we're going to be putting the lenses in each section here, and by the look of it, they're going in upside down like this. So one in there. They fit quite deep into the recess of the reflector, and one in here. So unfortunately, by the look of it, this poor one over here doesn't have one in at the moment. Now, the ones where we've got 2 of are going into the ends here. So we're going to be having one going in this side, just lining these up, and these get pushed in. There is a way round it goes. You can only put them in one way, otherwise they're not going to fit. So I'm just checking which way they actually go. Just so you know, you can identify the difference between these, because this has got an A on them and this one here has got a B on it. Now, the longer of the screw things here, you see these are short, these are long. The longer ones go in the ends here, the shorter ones in this side here. So it's just a case of pushing it down like that, making sure it all clips into position. I'm going to do the same on this one. And again, really pushing it down to make sure that that's clamped in there. You've been hearing that slam into place. And we're going to be doing exactly the same way, the longer ones here on the B one, which is going to go over this one over here. Now with the B one we're putting in, slightly different. The larger holes are here. So I need to put it in this way, and the shorter stumps are this way. So just get this lined up and push that one in as well. Excellent. Now these are in quite hard, so they're not going to come out. But what I am now going to do is turn this over, and I'm now in a position to actually screw this into place. So I'm going to be using these flanged HP screws. getting these in, and each one takes 2. So I will work my way round all of these mounts that I've put into place. There you go, with that last one in gear there. That's all there is to do in that stage. Let's have a look how this looks. There you go. Pretty cool. Zoomed up my top camera again. Stage 64. Here's the magazine. And here's the missing one and a big large one for the centre there. So we're going to be putting these in place exactly the same way that we just did before. It looks like we do get to put this on now, and we are going to be screwing this into place. God, there's a lot. There's going to be a lot all the way around here. Might have to use my electric screwdriver to put that in. But you know what? I can probably still keep it in place and then put the take the tape off once they're screwed in. I think that's the way I'm going to do this. So here we go. Everything I need in stage 64 is in here. Way bigger lens in this one, as you can see. And you know what? I make mistakes so you don't have to. So I am going to fix the mistake that I made in the last stage, because the pictures don't really show. You see, I've been putting them in this way, but they do actually go in this way. So if you were shouting at the screen, yes, you're right. I got it wrong. So let's have a look at that. You see, if you have a look at this, see, I put them in so that they were going like this. They should go that way, but you can't really tell from the pictures. They should actually go in that way. So I am leaving my mistakes in, obviously, because I'm sure someone else might have done that. I do like them that way, though, I have to say. But going to be putting this into place. Now, this one, we've got an arrow on here, if you can see. So that arrow is going to be going in towards the back here, which is going to line everything up just like that. And that's how that should look. At the same time, I'm going to be taking one of these lenses and putting this now in the correct way. So it's going that way around. And then putting this into place. So the long stalks are going in here. There we go. You heard that click into place. Turn it over. And this time we've got lots and lots of HP screws. But I'll get this centre one in first. There you go. That's perfect. And then just the one on the other side there. See, the reason why you do have the longer stalk here is when you put this in, just so you know, which I'm just going to do this side here, is actually obviously thicker on this side here. That's why it needs the longer one. So I now need to just fix the ones that I put in wrong.
A few moments later.
I just want it known for the record as I replace these that I actually preferred them the way I had them, I have to say. I know it's not right, but yeah, I did prefer them going in rather than out. I know it's not correct, but there you go, my own thing. But if I don't change them, then I'm going to be inundated with comments. As a matter of fact, I wonder how many comments I've already had where people have commented already before they've watched me correct it. Okay, so that's all fixed. It's the last one just going in there. Let's show you what that looks like. And there you go. That's how they look when they're all in place. Pretty cool. Okay, this is going to be fun. We now have these clips to put in, which do clip all the wires into place here. So what I was talking about right at the start, this is just a way of getting your wires tidy here. So one lot under there. Again, in the interest of showing you're not committed, if you do want to pass these underneath, it is pretty easy to do. Look, you can just go in here like that and pass them through. So it's entirely up to you. There's plenty of place underneath this to put it under the stuff here. In fairness, at the start of the video, I didn't know that we're putting clips in. So, that's looking good. Now, I've got to secure this whole skirt into place. Now, every time you see a hole, we need to put a screw in there. Now, this is going to be a big job, so I'm going to use some industrial tools, I think. Okay, I'm using an industrial drill on lowest setting, as you can see, so I'm not going to damage any plastic. Load this up and start screwing this in. This might be one of these times where I should really speed this up. And this is the last one going in here. I'll tell you what, if you've done this by hand, you're a braver man than me, but you have my commiserations. But as you can see, they're all in place. That's all there is to do in that stage. All I'm going to do now is just take off all of my masking tape here. Okay, now the last stages, there's not actually much to do in them at all. So here's the instructions. Another centre fold there. As you see, we've got a little bit of the frame, which we're going to be putting a bracket on each end of that. So that's going to look like that. And in the next stage, we've got another part of the frame as well. So this is going to be stage 165, which I've got here. Again, we're working our way up the Dalek now. And you know what? Because it's funny, I can't help myself. We're going to be putting these in here. So we're going to have one this side, which goes in, let's put these over the lugs there. And one this side going over the lugs here. I'm just seeing if there's a different way. No, they're uniforms, they go both ways. I think I'm going to do the rest of this build with industrial power tools. Why not? Obviously, I've set the torque on this to the lowest setting possible, so they're not going to strip the threads or anything. As you can see. Wow, that could happen though. We're going to keep that in. Yeah. We will put these in. Let's just do the rest by power tool and not... It makes for good comedy. I can't believe that just happened. Right, okay. Look, we didn't lose any screws though, so that's cool. Right, okay, let's get these in. Look, I don't say copy me everything. That was funny. Okay. Let's just get the last ones in here. And then guess what? Once that one's in, that's all there is to do in that stage. I have far too much fun on some of these builds, I tell you. Okay, this is the last stage that we got. Another centerfold there. And then once again, we're going to be adding, extending onto what we've done here. And I think I'll use power tools one more time. So let's get this open. There's all the screws. Here's the brackets. So basically, we're going to be having it go round this way. So this is going to be going into here. Let's just line that up. So that fits in just like that there. We've got another bracket to put over this side, which is going to go there. Now with this last bracket here, we've got a slot down here. We need to make sure the slot's facing the wall. So when I put this in, it can fit over both of these pegs here. So it slots all the way down. Now, I'm going to use my power tool again and get every screw into position. I've done it again. And there you go. When they're all in, that should look like that. That's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. Now, kids, sometimes in your life, people are going to say, don't use power tools for jobs that don't require power tools. Yeah, don't listen to them. Had a lot of fun doing that. Anyway, I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.